Hey guys, just wanted to bring a little more explanation to the pull-up challenge we'll be doing over the next 4 or 5 weeks. So hopefully most of you have done the max set of strict pull-ups tests either yesterday or today. If you have not yet, just do it sometime this week, first chance you have. If you have not yet done a strict pull-up, that's something you're still working towards, do a max set of banded strict pull-ups and use a band where you can get at least 5, but not more than 10. So you don't want it to be so much assistance that it's shooting you up into the sky, but enough so that you're able to get at least 5. And just make a note of what band you used. And I would recommend doing it where you loop it over the top of the pull-up bar and it's hanging down, and then you put your foot in the bottom loop, because it's a little easier just to say I used a green band over the pull-up bar, because that's going to be consistent the next time you do it and the next time you do it. Whereas doing it across the J cups, you also then would have to measure how far the band is from the pull-up bar, which is possible, and I've done that for a couple people as well. But you just want to make sure that that's consistent the next time you test it. And hopefully that won't be an issue, because hopefully next time we retest our max set of pull-ups in 5 weeks, you'll be able to do 1 pull-up with no band. That would be great, or more. Now, some of you might not still be able to do a strict pull-up at the end of this 4 or 5 weeks, and that's okay. It just depends on where you are. I think if you're close but have not yet done a strict pull-up, I think you'll be able to get there in 4 or 5 weeks if you do these drills and accessory work that we're going to have available to you and in the class plans over the next 4 weeks, if you're able to do most of those. But if you're still pretty far away off, you have a hard time even hanging from the bar for more than 5 to 10 seconds, then there may be a little more work for you to do that might take a little longer than 4 or 5 weeks, which is fine. You're still going to benefit a lot from working on your strict pulling, whether that's using bands, doing ring rows, bar rows. You'll benefit a lot. And it's all just steps along a progression to get there. And I just want to remind you as well that with these, it's wonderful for everyone to be able to do strict pull-ups, at least 1. Ideally, everyone would be able to do at least 10 strict pull-ups. But even if you never get there for one reason or another, even just working towards it, there's a lot of meat on the bone of benefit for your fitness of just working towards these more challenging, higher skill movements. You're going to build a lot of strength in your arms and your shoulders and your back. It's really good for shoulder health to do strict pull-ups, even just hanging from a bar, doing scat pull-ups, doing ring rows. There's a lot of benefit to this, no matter where you end up at the end of these 4 or 5 weeks. But hopefully, for a lot of you, you will maybe get your first strict pull-up or increase your capacity for strict pull-ups, which is a foundational movement. If you want to be able to do a muscle up someday, you should be able to do 15 strict pull-ups and 15 strict dips. If you want more information about that, there's a really good article written by Greg Glassman back in 2002 about getting a ring muscle up that goes into more detail. Anyway, so hopefully you tested your strict pull-up, max set of strict pull-ups this week, and then just be on the lookout for that accessory work that's going to be in SugarWOD over the next 4 weeks. You don't have to do it on the day it's in SugarWOD. Like, let's say I have something programmed for pull-ups accessories on a Wednesday, but you can't work out that day. You're planning to come in on Thursday. Well, when you come in on Thursday, try to get there 5-10 minutes early if you can, or stay 5 or 10 minutes late if you can, and do that accessory work whenever you can get it done. And I'm also going to put up a couple videos of just some really simple things you can do in like 2 minutes or less. If it's like, I haven't had time to do this accessory stuff today, I'm not gonna have time, but I wanna do something, you're gonna be able to do these things. Things like just 1 negative pull-up, lowering yourself down as slowly as possible. If you just did that every day, or almost every day you're in the gym for the next 4 weeks, I bet your strict pull-up capacity would increase. So I hope this helps. What the big takeaway is that we tested our 1 rep or our max set of pull-ups this week, or ring rows or banded pull-ups. We're going to do some pull-up accessory work, and then we're going to retest it in, I think, the second week of April, and we'll hopefully have made some progress. Get the accessory work done in class if possible. If not, come a little before class, stay a little after class, and get it done. And just be on the lookout. I've named it pull-up accessory, and I've numbered it 1 through 11, I think, because there's going to be 3 a week, 2 this week. If you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully this will help. After this, I think we're going to do something similar with push-ups. Good times. Another foundational movement. All right. Talk to you guys soon.